I don't know what it is with Cha-Cha Records chasing me down today, as well as JFK Records, but it's the second Cha-Cha record I found and the second JFK record I found. Check this out.
I got the poor man's blues, a shop and secondhand stores got.
And so begins a new week. It is Move the Needle Music Monday. I had to name it. Sorry, I told you I have a problem with that. And how artistic is this little framework through the old steering wheel? But it's a new week. I'm excited to get started here. Little hiccup with eBay last week, but I'm going to work on those little details, depending on what part of the English language you prefer. I just pulled into a Goodwill store here in West Seneca, New York, which is not far from where I live. And actually, this is where my wife is from. I haven't been to this Goodwill store in a long time. I'm hoping that it has at least a nice record collection, a selection, I should say. And then after this, I'm going to look at two older record players. One for my my workbench, and then one for well, whatever, maybe one for sale. So I'll let you guys know what I find. In the meantime, well, nothing exciting in there apart from a couple of polka records. There was a cool JFK record. It was actually a bunch of his speeches and that kind of stuff. However, it was in terrible condition. But kind of depressing. I'll probably scratch this Goodwill off my list. Maybe I'll visit it if I happen to be in the area, but yeah, not a lot of records. So I'm going to go over and check out those record players and see if they're anything worth getting. But what's really exciting is this record player is as cool as it gets. It's exactly what I was looking for my music room. The other one, however, was a Library of Congress record player for Braille. And it was I was like, I've never seen anything like it. It was really cool. I wish I would have taken a picture of it at the time, but I was just kind of caught up in the sales moment, so to speak, in the buying moment. But I'm going to look for one and see if I can find it. If I do, I'll include it right here. Again, I wish I had a use for it. It had speeds all the way down to 8. Actually, it only had 8, 16, and 33. It did not have 45 or 78, so unfortunately I let it go. But I'm going to look for a picture of it just so I can show it to you guys in case you've never seen one before. I just stopped at the local AmVets, which is not far down the street from the Goodwill, as they often are. And there was some great 33s in there as far as covers, but of course the media was just in awful condition. For instance, here's this Jimmy Smith record. And now the Jimmy Smith, I'm a Jimmy Smith fan, and the Verve stuff is kind of, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. This one, the cover's in great shape, but the media is just trash, like I said. I don't know what it is with Cha-Cha Records chasing me down today, as well as JFK Records, but it's the second Cha-Cha record I found and the second JFK record I found. Check this out. Really crazy, man. So I have one stop left. I'm going to go over to Bob the Record Guy, who is holding a George McRae record for me that I've kind of been looking for inactively, and it came up for sale in his store. So I'm going to go grab that. We'll say hi to Bob, and then we'll head back home. Thanks, guys. Okay, as it sits, I had to stop. I know, I'm always laughing at this. I'm sorry. I stopped actually at the usual AmVets and the usual Buffalo City Mission that I go to. Just because it's on the way, I just figured I could probably breeze the two of them in 10 minutes. And nothing, unfortunately, at the Buffalo City Mission this time. However, they had this beautiful Magnavox suitcase stereo. Take a look at this. Unbelievable. I mean, condition-wise, yeah, I could have used some cleaning and stuff like that. But it was really something to see. And to tell you the truth, I don't think I'd ever seen one before. It reminds me of those Gibson amplifiers that had kind of that V front with the stereo thing, when stereo was just becoming, a popular thing. So I really dug that. That said, at the AmVets, much to my surprise, I was expecting that everything was going to be still the same as it was the last time I was there, and there was 13 Elvis RCA cassettes. I couldn't believe that there was 13 of them, so I grabbed all of them. Somebody is just eating their hearts out looking for a whole RCA Elvis collection, and that's what I'm going to do. I grabbed it. I'm going to stick it on the eBay store, and hopefully it makes somebody happy. They were in great shape. I couldn't pass by them. So one stop left. We're going to Bob's, and then that's it. I got a wrap for the day. I really don't have anything to do, but I probably shouldn't, put out 6 and 8 minute videos as I'm starting this thing off. So yeah. All right. So the record player I was telling you about, that's what we were just listening to. It is an Audiotronics 304A. It's a classroom record player, and I love it. I love it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go and look at another one hopefully tonight. And that record you were just listening to was a record I picked up yesterday at an antique mall here by us. And it's weird, it has nothing written on it, no artist on it. One side says Spanish rock and roll, the other side said hop, skip, and jump. That's what we were just listening to. It says educational record. That's about all I can kind of put together. The Elvis cassettes I was telling you about, check this out. Literally, oh, it's ridiculous. All these Elvis cassettes, all RCA. And while I was there, they gave me the opportunity to round up to the next dollar amount or whatever it was. And I rounded up to $10, and I made a donation to our troops because I do support our troops. Then I stopped over to see Bob the Record Guy like I said I would, and I'm going to give you kind of a slight insight to what one of the next couple of videos could be. I don't know if it'll be the next one, but sometime soon. This is the hint. Yeah. This is actually me getting into reel-to-reel playing and maybe even recording. I have 2 recorders here, and it's something I'm looking to get into, so maybe you could warn me. I don't know. But it's something I am kind of looking forward to it because I've never had it. Literally, this is like my first baby steps with it. So hope you guys are enjoying these videos, and I will see you next time.